Hi, it's Craig back here talking about 30 versus 15-year mortgages. These are two totally different things, but people often want to compare the two. The 15-year mortgage basically pays off the mortgage in half the time. The payment's going to be significantly higher. When does that make sense to do? Very rarely. That's when it makes sense. When all these things are aligned. When rates are at or near historic lows. You're probably within 15 years of retirement. You plan to stay in a home forever, and all of your other financial needs are fully met and funded. If that's the case, 15 years is going to maybe make sense. If that's not the case, then it doesn't make sense to accelerate payments to principal when the opportunity costs of doing so are huge. You're better off making that associated payment with the 15-year, but paying some of it to the 30 and some of it to yourself. In fact, with a good rate of return that's a little higher than the cost of borrowing, you might actually find yourself in a position at year 15 where you could pay the mortgage off in full and have some extra money left over. All the while, you got a better tax advantage. You had significantly more safety because you had more liquidity, because if you needed that money and things went bad, you could fall back on it and pull it out. So safety, liquidity, rate of return. These are the reasons primarily to do a 30-year over a 15-year mortgage. Now, I know you're saying, well, sure, he's saying that. He's a mortgage guy. I'm going to pay a lot more interest on the 15-year. On the 30-year than on the 15. No. If you follow this strategy correctly at year 15, you'll have enough to pay the whole thing off with money left over to boot. I'd love to show you the numbers on it. Give me a call.